Let's move on to some latest developments coming in on Boeing 737 MAX grounding issue. United States and Canada have joined the list of countries to ban the aircraft. Anu joins us with more details. Hi Anu, good morning.
Hi, good morning. So there are no more MAXs flying in the global airspace. As yesterday, remember late last night, Canada held a press conference. Canada was the first major geography among these two, Canada and the US, to ban the MAX operations in its airspace. Then US President Donald Trump, he held a press conference soon after, and he said that the US aviation regulator, FAA, will soon be issuing an emergency order to ground all Boeing MAX aircraft in the country. Now, this was followed by that emergency order, which came into effect immediately, and it said that FAA is ordering temporary grounding of these aircraft, and it has made this decision as a result of the data gathering process and new evidence collected at the site. Now, this has led to almost around 72 aircraft of Boeing 737 MAX grounded in the U.S., and spread between three airlines, American Airlines, Southwest Airlines, and United Airlines. And in Canada, almost 37 MAX aircraft are grounded, 24 of Air Canada and 13 with WestJet. Now, just after this, the other airlines which were operating, remember, until yesterday, 10 airlines across the world were operating MAX. So the other airlines, such as Panama's Copa Airlines and then Thailand's Thai Line Air, they also suspended their MAX operations. So as of right now, regulators, airlines across the world, they are demanding additional safety information with regard to MAX, and only then they will take a swift action with regard to suspension of the ban. And also, remember, at this point of time, the order book of Boeing 737 MAX is at 4,700. So that means even if there are 371 MAXs which have been delivered and are there with the airlines today, at least around 4,300 are yet to be delivered. So the company will have to come up with some kind of action plan and the additional safety features very soon. And on domestic front, India's MAX order book is at 380. So this will be a space that all countries and regulators will watch out for, the additional safety features and the speed of it. Back to you.
All right, Anu, thanks a lot for that, and we will keep coming back to you for more details. But now let's move on. Jubilant Food is also the stock on our radar as the promoters plan to cut their stake. Mangalam, give us more details. First, the royalty charge that they thought about, then they withdrew it, and now this. It is negative for the stock?
Well, for starters, it will open at a level which indicates the discount at which the promoters are looking to sell. But the point is that, you know, the fact that they're selling 40 lakh shares at 1272 rupees, which is at a discount to yesterday's price, the stock, remember, is already 15% off its record high. The deal price at a 4% discount, so that's where the stock should open. But like you rightly pointed out, on February 5th, the promoter did announce and then hurriedly withdrew the plan to charge royalty for brand Jubilant. So after that, you know, the street was believing that maybe something's got to give. The promoter will look at ways to compensate themselves. Maybe it could come in the form of a large dividend to the promoters that will be tax inefficient or something of that sort, which is why, you know, the stock, ever since Feb 5th to now, the mid-cap rally that ensued, Jubilant Foodworks wasn't the one which participated in it. For long-term watchers of the stock, they would not be surprised, because from September 2010 to December 2018, every 2 years, the promoter has been systematically paring their stake lower. 61.3% in September 2010 will now turn to 41% once this goes through. And from the near-term perspective as well, over the last 3 quarters, the pledge on promoters' stake has increased from just 10% to about 18.4%. So a large part of the street was believing something's got to give, and something has come about. Now the big question is what happens once the stock opens 4% lower at the price at which the deal happens. The stock is trading at 41 times FY20 earnings. There are 2 ways to look at how the street views this. One, a near-term overhang goes away and the street believes for the next 2 years nothing comes about in terms of a sale coming in from promoters. So this should be the last time to perhaps buy and believe in the secular story of the company. Or second, they believe in the secular story of the company but see this as a long-term headwind and maybe perhaps reduce the valuation multiple that they give to Jubilant Food, which currently is at around 41 times.
All right, trading around 41 times. So we will see how the stock reacts to this news today. But now let's slip into a short break. Up next, hearing in Rafale case continues today. Stay tuned. We will be back with details.